A split second and a step or two made all the difference for a Massachusetts family when lightning struck right outside their home. This video made yesterday's top 3. Now we're hearing from the dad who says the bolt just hit a few feet away, leaving behind damage and a moment his family won't forget. Mike Sullivan reports.
There are close calls, and then there's
Hair pretty much sticks up on the back of my neck.
hair-raisingly close calls.
Honestly, it sounded like a bomb was going off.
Brad Robillard had just come home with his kids, their car parked at their Southborough home.
I had literally just told my son that the chances of getting struck by lightning, pretty slim.
That's when he walked to the back door to get his daughter.
Ready to get her out.
A bolt of lightning crashing down next to them, forcing his son to duck for cover.
As soon as it happened, my neighbor texted me. He was like, holy And I was like, yeah, I think it hit right next to me. And then I was like, wait a second, let me look at my Nest camera.
His surveillance cameras capturing the very moment it hit the ground. In the video, it looks to explode behind him, but that may be simply a piece of the puzzle. Here's his theory.
So I think the lightning struck the tree. I think it went up maybe under the ground, picked up the fence here.
You can see the damage on the tree, where the bark splits from the side. Parts of the fence now sport scorch marks from the electric current that he thinks.
Ran along the fence, and I believe it went up the gutter, and you can kind of see like a black mark right by the soffit.
Brad knew there was thunder and lightning in the area. He thought he had taken precaution using methods you're taught as a kid.
When you have like thunder and lightning, you do like the 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. I had counted to 10 before we got out of the car, and I'm like, yeah, it's okay.
How long was your hearing affected after that?
It was like ringing in one of my ears until probably this morning.
While that sound may be gone, the moment lives forever, caught on camera.
You gotta keep it. You gotta keep it.
That way, when his children get older, they will have this lesson to look back on. In Southborough, I'm Mike Sullivan, WBZ News.
Wow, he is so lucky, and the child is so lucky, because when we talk about lightning, it is a fascinating force of nature, but it is a powerful force of nature. Look at this fact. Lightning is 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun, measuring 50,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Essentially, it's the same phase of matter or material that stars are made of, which is plasma. On average, a bolt of lightning produces 300 million volts, and the width of that bolt is so narrow it doesn't get more than an inch wide, but you can see it for miles and miles, of course. So anytime we talk about storms in the forecast, you need to be smart about this, because any storm can produce a deadly lightning strike. A storm does not need to be severe to be deadly. And when we take a look at when people get into trouble, it's because they wait too long to go indoors to safety, or they think, oh, the storm has passed, it's okay to go out. Lightning can happen when it's not raining, when the sun is still out, because it can travel 10 miles away from the center of the storm. Summer is the worst season. Most fatalities happen because people are outside, they're not paying attention, they're ignoring warnings, they're saying, oh, I have to finish the lawn, I have to get this lawn done before the rain moves in. No, you hear thunder, you got to get indoors. So that is the rule that you have to remember. You hear thunder, get indoors. That tells you you are too close to the storm to get struck by lightning. And I know he did that 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Nah, that's an old rule. You should be counting 30 seconds. And if you still hear a thunderclap within that 30-second period, it's still not safe to be outdoors.